everything we talked about today, you be like, "What we talking today?" That's why I gotta put it in writing so I can understand it too. Because I will forget to put the insurance and being clients. Stuff like this, okay, you have to my clients and one of them insurance. And when I say I was per warrior, baby, yeah, every last one of them they refund back. Every last one of them.
Period.
And what number God?
Right. Mm-hmm. All right. Talk to you later.
What's going on? You been having a lot.
Stop.
I don't appreciate it.
I appreciate the way you just messing up my house today. Peeing all over the house.
Hey y'all.
I'm sick.
Stop. Oh, I'm sorry. Poke you all in your booty. I'm sorry. I sit.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
What's the word?
Me and Nova finna fight.
Let me turn this off because I don't want Facebook to mute me.
Shut up. It's blocking us out.
It's good. Sorry guys, we've been handling business over this way. How y'all doing? How y'all doing out there, world? How y'all doing? We real relaxed today.
Hello, friends. Y'all, I'm getting over 2 swollen toes.
We ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk. Can we talk about the skin? Can we talk about the skin? Because the glow is real. And I'm having an emotional day, guys. So excuse me, I've been in my feelings a little bit about my nephew. I miss my baby. But I'm here, we here. God is good, God is great. Anyways, so hey guys, I'm Ken.
As is Kay.
She's Kay and I'm Ken. So this is Wine and Grow. We grow and we wine, and when we wine when we grow, and when we grow, we need wine. I don't know.
We need a thing that go across the screen that tell us what to say. A teleprompter.
Yeah. So we are here, guys. Season 2, episode 5.
We got 3 more episodes in this season.
Yeah. So I posted the Zoom link in the comments, not in the comments, but in the description. If you guys are feeling brave and you want to join us, just click the link and it'll bring you right into our Zoom meeting. And you can join the conversation live with us. If not, go ahead, do your thing in the comments and tell us how you feel about the current topic. So this week,
it is conversation or cutoff. Because first of all, this was a conversation we just had, and I almost forgot what it was.
Conversation or cutoff. This can be a deep conversation, y'all. This can get deep, because. Hold on, let me turn this down. Hey girl, hey y'all, shoot. Conversation, because this is a growth. This is really a growth topic, because it really takes a strong person to not just cut off somebody when somebody doesn't do something that they like, right? Like, and because I'm like, where I am now, I make a lot of, it's kind of opposite for me because I accepted a lot more before than I do now that I'm growing and I'm healing and I'm learning myself and what I deserve. So I'm not willing to take a lot, right? So, but I am willing to have conversations, right? Adult conversations about what I like and what I don't like. And I remember I even had a moment where I was like, I'm not telling somebody what I like and what I don't like. They just need to figure it out. Well, how do they figure it out if you don't tell them? Like, I remember when my past said that, like, how you giving somebody a test, but you ain't like, basically you just giving somebody a pop quiz. You ain't allowing them to prepare and you expect them to pass. Like, that's just immature. That's right. Don't nobody like pop quizzes. So yeah. So
you said what I was thinking earlier today. I'm like, man, because it's a lot of people that whether it be when you're dating, because of course this is a lot in dating, but even in your regular life, when you're dating, it's like a lot of the times now it's a lot of people that I'm coming to contact with that I don't like. We don't share the same thing. Like, the conversation can be great, but I just don't like you. Mm-hmm. But it's not that it can't grow from there. Mm-hmm. So I choose to still give you a chance, because just because I don't like you don't mean I gotta cut you off, because you didn't do nothing to me.
Yeah, but it's like it's like we talked about this, not trying to force ourselves to like somebody.
Yeah.
Right? Because we're trying to be open, right? We're trying to not be resistant of love and what's out there, not trying to only have, be stuck on what your type is. Mm-hmm. Because that's a problem for a lot of people who are single. You're single for so long because you have a type, you have specifics that you're looking for. And it's like, sometimes you need to just let those guards down. So like moving in this way in dating, it will get you kind of in the point where you kind of may settle. And that's what we like, no, we're not doing that. Like, I'm gonna give it a couple dates before I just shut it down. And that's what she's saying. Like, just giving it a little time before I shut it down, but having a conversation with that person, like, okay, we tried it, but it ain't working for me. Like, and it'd be hard because people be really nice. People be so nice, and people be like, remember when JD and Chris was on here? We talk about it'd be like the people who really like you don't like, and the people who you really like don't like you. Like, so you
are unavailable.
Right. So you just be going back and forth. But
man, that's real, because I was just in like I'm not gonna call it a situation, but I do know somebody that was interested in me. Mm-hmm. And I knew I didn't like them. Their conversation is great. We have the greatest conversation, but I can't look past it. Like, and I had to tell this person, like, listen, it's never gonna be nothing between us. Mm-hmm. Be friends. If anything is to happen, please let it happen naturally. Don't be asking me a million times a day about the same thing, because I will cut you off. Mm-hmm. At that point. Mm-hmm. That would definitely be a cutoff.
Yeah, some things are irritating.
Yeah.
And that's when, okay, this is the question. The question that's posed for this topic is, like, at what point do you decide to cut somebody off, or just to have a conversation with them about the issue that's irritating you, right? Like, them asking you questions, like, you irritated, but do you actually present this to a person? I really don't like being asked questions. So do you tell them that, or do you be like, what, he did it already too many times, so you just stop talking to them?
No. So if it's happened so many times, like, it could be like, I don't got a question, but I can't think of one right now, but it could just be from a person that you're not interested in. You'll get irritated if they constantly asking you the same thing
instantly. Instant irritation.
That's just what it is. But you have to understand that they coming from a place of they like you. They're showing the initiative, but we ain't taking it like that because we don't feel the same way. Yeah. So, but I would tell this person, listen, and I did this actually. Just please do not ask me the same thing over and over again. It will cause me I will not respond to you. For the most part, I won't respond to you until I feel like it. And then I'll let you know I don't appreciate that. Please do not ask me this over and over again, because I don't care for it. If you want anything to happen between us, you have to let it happen naturally. I'm not trying to force nothing with nobody. And please don't force it with me, especially if I'm telling you I don't like you.
Mike says it's easier to find something you don't like about somebody than it is for them to put you on to something new that you never knew you liked. That's what dating, friendships, work relationships, etc. Might miss a blessing seeking out what you don't like.
Okay, so somebody has said that to me several times, and the thing about it is, I'm gonna continue to be blessed. My blessing's still gonna come. If that person did, we didn't mesh, we didn't mesh. Yeah. I feel that it's gonna still be somebody for me who I'm going to actually relate with. But I'm giving people chances.
Jesus Lord. Because because my affirmation today, I literally just pulled it right before this video. And it said, don't settle, the thing you desire is out there waiting on you. So you saying that, which is like, and like even in this situation, it's like, and that's what like we saying, like, it's just like we're not completely cut off. Like we're not shut off to just, we're not seeking out things you don't like about a person. So that is good advice for anybody who's out there doing that. Don't do that. Don't go out here like, okay, I don't like this, I don't like that. Like, but give it a chance. That's what we're saying. Give things a chance, because that's the way I'm moving. You know, like I'm open, you know, like, because the thing that I don't like, and then you may do something that may make that thing that I don't like go away. Potentially, because I recently dated somebody who I ended up not liking, who I liked, who I didn't like, and ended up liking. And I did not expect myself to like. I'm like, nah, this person ain't my type, blah, blah, blah. I had all of this, like, basically went into it saying that I didn't like certain things about this person, but ended up really liking this person. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is different because I opened myself up to it. So
he said, Mike said, you wouldn't quit a good paying job on the first day because your supervisor had a bad habit. If I don't like this job, I'm quitting this job. And but like, I get it. Right. But that's the point of this conversation is you cannot be quick to cut off. Yeah. Right. So he's bringing up major good points. Like, that's why I say I get it. Yeah. But like some, and that's growth. You have to understand when you should have a conversation, because you cannot expect somebody to just know what you like and what you don't like just off jump. You have to teach people. You know, we teach people how to treat us. You know, you have to educate them. You can't expect them to just figure everything out about you. You have to help them get to that point. And some people are worth that. Some people not. Some people not worth you spending your time trying to explain stuff to, especially if it's something you got to explain to over and over again. And at that point, you cut off. But be willing to have conversations. Be willing to work through things with people that is worth being worked through. Right? Don't be out here being stupid and foolish now. Let people take advantage of y'all and hurting y'all. No, we're not saying that. Somebody hitting on you, leave them. Okay? Mental, physically, whatever. Leave them. Abuse is never good.
Okay? Because it just escalates. You know, so
I'm not taking what I don't deserve. And that's just what it is. Now, quick cutoff is if I meet you, yeah, we cool, but you constantly doing things like expecting more of me in the beginning stages. Like the second day, you want me to do something like rub your back or some shit.
Why she telling my business?
Because it's everybody's business.
But no, but it's like people genuinely move faster with people who they really into, and it's crazy. Like, but it can be a turn off when you like feeling like you being pounced on. What else on that day? When you feel like somebody pouncing on you, like back up, bro. Like, you know, like give me my space. Feet. Yes, we still social distancing. You know, like it's just like,
oh, at least I'm social distancing.
How I meet you yesterday and then we together in the next hour. You know, it's just like, can we slow down? You don't even know me. You know,
if like, I don't like you, because it depends. Like because we genuinely move faster
with people who we like. That's a quote, y'all.
And because you just said it depends on that person. If we don't like them, again, it's all gonna come as irritation. And why are we here? Like, why are we doing it so fast? Give me some time, because I'm still trying to analyze this.
Right, I'm trying to figure out if I like you. You be still trying to figure out if you like somebody. I'm trying to be with
don't. You. Yeah. So give me a minute here.
Yeah.
Man, no.
You got to give stuff time. We just got to give stuff time to play out. And that used to be an issue of mine too. Was not giving stuff time to play out. Like, being so ready to be in a relationship that I wouldn't even allow myself time to even get to know somebody. It's just like, oh, I like you, you like me, let's be together.
I give myself too much time for things to play out because I'm just a go with the flow type of person. So I can still get a feel from you, and then of course, but then that's me accepting a lot of things that I probably shouldn't accept, or just brushing it off like I I can get over this. Some things to me ain't a big deal. So that's why I can, I just continue to go with the flow. Sometimes it's not a big deal until it becomes a big deal.
But again, we go back to what I was saying in the beginning, like when you don't really know yourself and what you want, then you're willing to accept more things. You're willing to talk about it more. And sometimes you do have to just cut it off.
And that was like my favorite word, lady. So baby, if you coming over here, don't be scared. Don't get mad if I say no. Just respect it.
Like what's some things that will make y'all cut somebody off instantly?
Like, we're talking so fast today. Like, look, my battery pack went out on Sunday, okay? I need to slow down.
Shout out to the Rick Nation brunch. Shout out to the Rick Nation brunch. Still got me out here tired. I'm still recuperating.
My toes are swollen.
I just got my shoes out the car. And I found that water. I was like, oh, this is the water she was talking about.
The water was with me.
Then there was a whole water in my back.
The water in your back seat. The water in the Powerway was with me.
Oh, okay. Well, I just got that stuff out of my car. I just made it to the car. I hadn't even moved my car until today from Sunday. That's crazy.
Yeah, but still, because I'm recuperating still. But yeah, we can talk fast. Yeah, what's some experiences y'all have had
that'll make y'all cut somebody off? I'm trying to think.
Spencer said, could you elaborate on the importance of having standards during dating versus not liking someone because they aren't your type in the beginning?
Oh, and that's kind of like the subtopic, right? So what you like versus what you're like, right? So it's a difference in what you like what you like about people versus the type of person that you are, right? So he's saying standards during dating versus not liking someone because they aren't your type in the beginning. Like, okay, so standards, just knowing what you're willing to accept, right? Because like you have to have standards, and like that can be if you're a Christian, and you don't want to date somebody who's not a Christian, or if standards can be, what's another good standard? Because I don't want it to be blanket, right? Because I want a man that's 5'6" or 6 feet and he's 5'6", so I don't like him. Like that's the difference between having a standard and just not liking somebody in the beginning. Because that 5'6" person can turn into somebody who you really like, versus you trying to make somebody be something that they're not. Who he or she is not.
Build a man or a woman.
Yes, to make them into that person that you want to be
your
with.
Preferences and your standards when there's somebody that's going to have.
Yes, maybe education is a standard that you have, right? Like in this person who wants to talk to you does not meet that standard. Maybe you want somebody who has a master's degree and this person only graduated from high school. Like now I would say be open. I would say be open even in your standards, because some people can show you different things. Like what Mike said, like you can be missing out on a blessing because you so stuck on your standards and what you want.
This list of things that you want.
Exactly. Throw the list out. I threw my list out a long time ago. Because like I've met people, like education used to be a standard for me. Like I wanted somebody, because I'm college educated. So I want somebody who's college educated. And then like I met a guy who just had a high school diploma and he's more successful than me. And I'm like, oh, you didn't go to college? I assumed he went to college based on his success. And when we got to talking and getting to know each other more, and I learned he didn't, I was just so shocked. And then that got into the conversation of, well, what if we had children, would we, because right, you like, okay, well, I want my kids to go to college. Well, he never went to college, so that's not something that matters to him. So that goes into that whole raising children together thing, right? So like it just opens up a whole nother can of worms. So I would say be willing to even be flexible in your standards, because what people consider standards can be very blanket sometimes. Like what are some standards, Spencer? Like if you want to give an example of some standards, some things that you consider standards, and then maybe I can even break it down even more. In my opinion, and remember, this is an opinion. These are not facts. This is Ken&Kay, little stuff.
Difference between standards and values.
Yes. It is a difference between standards and values. And again, the standards should be more flexible than values. Something that should be important to you. Family. Is it somebody who values? Because that's important to me. Absolutely. I need somebody who values family. Like if I can, like, I love my family. I love family time. Like that's something that I value. My relationship with God is something that I value. So if I cannot pray with you, if I cannot talk to God with you, or talk about God with you, you know, spiritually, I cannot grow with you. We cannot be connected. You know, if you're draining me, like that's something that I value, you know, so.
I value peace.
Yes. We need high energy vibrations. Yeah. So then those are moments where I probably will cut off. No conversation needed, because I'm not trying to change the person that you are. I'm respect you. I respect the fact that we are different, and we cannot move further because those differences are too major, you know. So
you get mad at that when you have to get people to understand that it's not personal. Like me telling you that I don't want to move forward with whatever is going on. Don't take that personal. Just know that I just feel like we don't match because we may not have the same beliefs or values or anything like that, and it's okay because somebody will have that same thing that you want.
And it's just that and that's I like that you said that, because people have to get to that place where you realize that there is somebody who wants those things about you. There's somebody who's going to love those things about you that someone does not want to deal with, you know. So be okay with that. Be okay with yourself.
So Mike said a standard could be, I don't want a cigarette smoker, but if she willing to smoke outside, I can bend on that. But my values might be about not whooping kids, and if you do that, I can't be with you. Or your examples that you had.
Right? Yeah, that's a good example.
That's definitely good.
Yeah, that ain't something I want to do. I don't want nobody who smokes cigarettes, because you know that taste in that mouth, can't kiss you.
Cigarette smoke is a little different, okay?
Yeah.
Whooping kids, I can. I don't want my kids, y'all. So they older now though. But
y'all want to give us some examples of some things that will make y'all cut somebody off instantly, or even some things that you feel like are worth conversing about? Some, you know, like, okay, you know, this person did this, or they didn't do that, but I'm willing to have a conversation and give them another chance. That's the big one, cheating. You know, you with somebody and they cheat on you. That's major for a lot of people. And we know a lot of people give second chances. That's something you're willing to converse about. Even if you're saying you're not, a lot of people willing to converse about it. Yeah. And
because sometimes shit happens. If it continues to happen, it ain't just a thing. Like you want to do other stuff, and you are free to do that without me. Please and thank you.
Yeah. So you would cut off instantly if you were cheated on?
No. So that's why I say something should happen. So I get it. I get it, and I won't say that I don't want to say it's a mistake, because I feel like you know what you're doing when you're doing that. You have the choice to make the right decision. So, but if it happens, we talk about it. You come to me and not just let me find out and you lie about it. But if you come to me, talk about it, and we can move forward from it, that's different. And it actually does not happen again. I have to trust that it won't happen again, but you have to still prove to me that it won't happen again. Yeah, we can get past that. Now, okay, multiple occasions, absolutely not.
Okay, Keish, you petty. You probably could have moved back. Okay, I'm gonna read y'all what you said. He said, I met a guy last summer. He seemed real cool. Third day of us texting, we were having a convo completely unrelated to sex. He just randomly like, oh, you cute. Just put your P-U-S-S-Y in my mouth. I confronted him about it, like that was inappropriate. He tried to say his friend sent the message, but that was over with. I couldn't move past it.
Because he sent that message?
I mean, but I probably would have, you had a conversation, but you were intending to cut off. Yeah. You know, but I probably would have let it slide. You know, I personally would have just been like, okay, now he knows. You know, like even when last week I think I was talking about the dude that we were supposed to go out, and then he didn't text me, like but then he texted me like a couple days later, like, sorry for what? You know, like, can we get deeper into this? What did you do? So explain to me what you're sorry about. You know, we had that whole conversation, and then I gave it another chance, and then it happened again. Now you're cut off. You know, like, I'm gonna give you another chance. But, you know, some people would have cut it off instantly. Wow. Like, because you're showing who you are in the beginning. Like, that's what we have to remember. Like, people are showing you that they're inconsistent.
Right.
Because that's what he showed me. You're just inconsistent.
Girl, you almost said the man's name on here. Y'all, I had an incident. Well, not an incident. I had a situation with somebody who actually was trying to date me last year. You know this person. I gave them so many times chances. Because one of the times I was at her house when I was supposed to go out with them. They would never call me back, would call the next day and be like, just talking to me, good morning, da 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 da, like nothing happened. I'm just quiet, just waiting for them to get to the point.
The audacity, that's coming
next.
up, okay?
So and I'm just waiting for them to get to that point. And I said, you know what? Let me say this. You continue to act like you want me or talk to me, like me, whatever the case may be. But every time you act like you want to go out, you don't respond or anything, and then come back the next day like nothing ever happened. What type of communication is that? So no, I will block you, and I did block him for like 6 months. But after a while, it's just like that alone. I don't need to block you no more. I'm pretty sure you're not gonna reach out, but of course he did.
Yeah.
And he wants to go on and say, I never really gave him a chance. I'm about to prove you wrong. Let's do this again. I gave him a chance, and that same day I texted him, was like, this not gonna work for me. I gave you your chance. It still did not work. Even being in your presence, because I feel like now you're at a point where you want me because you can't have me. So now it's just you.
It's a challenge.
It's a challenge. Because now when you in front of me, you telling me all the things that you don't like about what I'm doing, but you still want me. Houseway, tell me. And I ain't said a word about I ain't even asked you about yourself or nothing. So, and you still want to talk to me? I don't care. I don't care. I don't even know why I wasted my time. If you don't want your time wasted, stop wasting your time. That was one of those moments for me.
And that's another little sidebar of this whole conversation. Like you gotta, if you don't like the way you being treated, you have the power to end it. Right? Cut it off. Like, and Spencer said, okay, I agree 100%. For me, a cutoff is emotional immaturity and emotional baggage from previous relationships. It's not an instant cutoff, but a huge deal for me. But I can see how that could be an instant cutoff. Especially depending on where that person is and realizing where they are in that baggage. Like if they're actually actively working on getting better and getting over it, I can see myself being friends with this person and getting to know them and dating them, but not jumping into a relationship with this person. And letting them and allowing them to show me their growth, right? Because people will show you if they're mature enough to move forward. But it definitely wouldn't be something where I would be probably date that person exclusively or like, oh, I wouldn't jump right into that. Yeah, because I would feel like that's being selfish. Like, because when somebody is working on themselves, you want to give them the space to do that. Yeah. Like if they're in a relationship trying to work on themselves, like it's inevitable that they're going to make it about y'all. And it's going to be hard for you to just put that focus on you. And I had somebody give me that respect, and I appreciated it so much. So I can see that you're working on you. So I'm not going to let this go any further than where this is, because you need to focus on you. And looking back, and I was like, what? Like, you don't want me, blah, 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 blah. But being where I am now, I respect it so much. And then me and this person is still good friends, it's just like just allowing people the space to grow. Like, because you're that's kind of selfish. You taking away from them. Even though people try to tell you, I can handle it, I can be in a relationship and work on me, it's not the best thing to do. I won't say it's impossible, but it's not the best thing to do. It's not the healthiest thing to do. It's a lot more work than what will be needed if you are. And and everybody's gonna come with some type of baggage. Ain't nobody fully put together at all. Period. And that's why I say it matters where they are in realizing their issues and how they're working on it. Yeah. But you have to be healthy enough to know when to walk away, to know when it's not healthy for you, because you don't want to be responsible for doing the work for somebody. So you're investing a lot more time into getting them to be at a better space for y'all. No. Yeah. And I'm going back to my cousin comment because I'm thinking about if I ever done it, like because I've had like situations where dudes have said provocative things, and like I kind of like just sway the conversation in another direction to let to let them know that I'm not on that, like, because people are going to test you to see if you gonna go, right? But then they see, okay, well, she's not the type of woman. Oh, too much, too soon. Yeah, back up. Let's go backwards. Let's start again. And that's when I said, that's why I was like, I think I would have given it a chance, because I was like, you know what? Slow it down, buddy. But you can't blame him for trying. Maybe you would have said, what if you would have been like,
No, I
yeah.
ain't saying I'm not giving another chance. I'm going
Because she said she could have. I'm like,
yeah,
because he don't know.
She was done with him in the beginning.
Right, you
didn't even want to give him your number for real, but you did. That's what that was.
Because you would have been like, what if you would have like, okay, then he would have
blocked them weirdos, Mike. Absolutely. My block list is long, baby.
Talisa said, I agree. Kenya, the same thing happened to me. The guy wanted to work on himself, and at the time I didn't understand, but we have grown into better friends over the years. Yes, exactly. You know, it helps. It does. It helps to build relationships, friendships in the beginning. Yeah, Mike is on here acting up.
But he ain't said nothing but a word.
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna block all them weirdos.
He ain't said nothing but a word. Y'all are funny today. I feel like, I just really feel like we got a battery pack on.
Do y'all feel like we talking fast? Like, are we moving fast today? Talking about we getting straight to the joint. Like,
no, you ain't told what I said. No. You ain't said nothing but a word.
No, we definitely respect the input. It's valuable.
Yeah.
Especially coming from a male's perspective.
Y'all, also lost my glasses. Just a quick side note. I lost my glasses. That's why you don't see them on my face. I don't know how. I don't know where they at. They probably in the garbage.
No,
lost a better way. That's what I did Saturday. I've been trying to figure out what I did all this weekend, other than Sunday.
Long weekend, eh? He was
fine
too, but I couldn't be caught. So you want him. So, girl. Some of act like
got past that.
Act like you wouldn't get to that point. You would have got to that point, but too soon.
It happens to the best of us.
So, like, have you ever had a situation where you cut somebody off instantly? Or you usually get chances? I think I get too many chances.
I don't give a lot of chances.
I'm learning.
I don't give a lot. If you somebody I'm just meeting, I give chances to people that I know. I give more chances to people that I know but I shouldn't. That's weird. I shouldn't because they know me, but they don't know me at like that to want to at the point of wanting to date me. Like if we've been friends on that level.
She might be in the room.
No, I'm not saying don't call her because you know she's gonna come flying up out of here.
I'm just worried she's quiet.
It was the lie, y'all. He didn't own up to it.
Yeah, that makes sense because you got to look at it deep. She looking at it deeper. The fact that you didn't,
the fact that you lied,
you tried and you put it on somebody else.
That's why you're a grown man.
Which is what Mike said. Like, what grown man is sending messages from another grown man phone? Like, why y'all even playing games? The fact that y'all playing games,
my friend said that
is enough to cut it off.
Let me take my shoe off and throw it at you through his phone. Talk about your friend said
That's true. That's
just
true.
Own up to it.
Yeah.
If you said it, you said it. I mean, it got sent to me now. So, and it got sent from your phone. So I'm going to believe you did it anyway. Your friend just messed up a good thing. But no, I think that I give more chances to people that I know than that I don't know. Because the people that I don't know, I don't know you. So it's nothing more to know after that.
So
I don't care after that. I think
that's it. Is the fact that there's no feelings in it at all because you don't know them, you don't care about them.
Yeah.
So it is easier to cut off people who you just met versus people who you've been knowing and talking to for a minute.
Yeah.
Like you do something wrong, I'm gonna give you 500 chances because I love you. I love your dirty draws. But if I just met you yesterday and you did something stupid,
bye guinea pig.
Good knowing you. Lesson learned.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Mike said, lie off jump. What else you been lying about and gonna lie about later? If you're gonna lie, at least make it a good lie.
Yeah.
That was a weak lie.
People show you who they are in the beginning. Believe it. Don't try to change folks.
And I don't try to change nobody. Just keep showing me.
Yeah. Okay, because the gems have been dropped in the comments today.
First of all, shout out to Mike for being one of the best participants of today's episode.
So we're gonna start giving out rewards and stuff for people who got the most comments, the most interacting in the comments. Because usually Darius be on here going crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to say about this
quick
topic?
shot. Oh, not
Hold
the
on.
topic, but
No, let me go to the thing. Go ahead.
what thing?
To
The next one. Quick side note: if you have a business and would like to just, be promoted, let us know. We're promoting Black businesses.
Oh, speak Black
My
businesses.
cash out is Mikey Vick.
We got we got Spencer. We got Spencer on here. Cakes of Praise, Black owned business. Check him out. Like him on Facebook, on Instagram. Cakes of Praise.
That's who did those cupcakes.
That's who did the cupcakes.
Those are good, y'all.
Yes.
Them cupcakes was one style, Spencer. They were great. But
we can definitely have, if you would like to promote your business, we can have you on here to talk about it.
Mike said he usually don't give out pro bono gems. Well, you did today. Thanks.
We appreciate you. You and your ministry.
Yep.
Yeah. So stop wasting y'all time with people. That like you don't have to always give everybody
a chance.
Like, that's definitely not what we're saying. We don't want to put that message out here doing this. Like everything does not require conversation. Some things you just need to cut it off instantly. Don't waste your time.
Not at all.
Period.
Remember, if you don't want your time wasted, because you're gonna be mad at that person. Somebody wasted my time on this person. It was your fault. Mm-hmm. It was your fault. If you don't want your time being wasted, don't waste your time by talking to these people that you do not want to talk to. Don't give them second chances. Ooh. What that Kiana Lede song? Y'all need to go listen to Second Chances.
Them that wasting that time, people who you don't want to talk to. That was a word. Like, and we remember we were talking about that the other day too. Just like, well, why you answer? Why you respond? Because I don't want to be mean. But it's like you don't want to waste that person's time either.
I don't want to be mean to a person.
You want to give them the respect, right? You want to give them the respect of knowing that you're not interested, so that they can move on and find with somebody who's interested in them. That's what you want.
And what bugs me is when you tell somebody that you're not interested, they come back like you are, sir. Ma'am. And I mean, I don't got a ma'am.
That's a whole other conversation.
But like, that's when they get blocked. Just stop. Especially if I'm giving you the respect of letting you know. I do have to. If I'm giving you the respect of letting you know that I don't like you, go away. Go away.
That's a conversation for another episode.
What episode is that?
When they won't take no for an answer.
Oh,
that's another conversation.
But I mean, I just dropped it here, so just know that that's coming. Mm-hmm. The audacity next, because the audacity is some of y'all.
No, it's not. That's all the way, girl. That's for the first episode of season 3.
Oh, we gotta move that one up. I thought that was up in this one.
No, that's the last episode
of this one.
That's the last episode of this season. Oh, okay. So the next episode is asset or risk, which is we kind of got a little bit into that today.
Like for pepper spray.
We'll
good. Yeah. Stop. That's what I'm telling you. STOP.
Right, because I'm not getting the comments is coming up slower on my phone.
Oh.
I'm still on Spencer's.
No, you got. Oh yeah. You ain't got the last 3. That's fine. But
yeah, so next week we're gonna dive deeper into people being an asset or risk. So like, what things are worth holding on to somebody for? Like when you're willing to have those conversations.
Think about this for the next episode. Have y'all ever felt like y'all was a risk to somebody versus an asset?
Mm-hmm. That's healing right there.
Because I got one. I got a story for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Because baby,
next week might be kind of deep. We need to get some. We might have to get some guests on here next week.
What?
A guest.
Oh,
what you thought I said?
Didn't sound like guest. So yeah, that's a deep one. Because you already know my life story. So not with that. I don't know. I think I said that on one of the episodes that I felt like that I was a risk.
Yeah, I mean,
but.
That's deep.
I'm not even gonna say I was a risk. I wasn't an asset.
Right.
People that I wasn't an asset. Mm-hmm. I definitely wasn't a risk.
Yeah. Know your place.
Yeah.
Well, guys, gents, ladies.
Like I said, no entanglements here.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the love.
I was gonna say like, share, subscribe. I'll be forgetting we ain't on YouTube, y'all.
So we're thinking about getting a YouTube, so that way we can share these episodes on other platforms like this, because this has just been far more than what we thought it would be. Like we really were just trying to have just some fun conversation, enjoy some wine, and talk to people. But you know, it's fun.
No, it actually is fun. It's
fun.
And you know what? Turtle gonna say, she was like, I heard y'all was doing therapy sessions on Facebook.
Because it's
funniest
deep.
thing ever. It is deep.
We
It's
get
real.
deep.
But this and I was like, no, it's not therapy. But at the end of the day, it can be therapy for somebody. Like this, we telling our story. We may talk to each other, but to be able to be transparent and say it to y'all, it still makes you think deeper. It's healing. Because you think deeper about a lot of the things that you didn't say to them. Like, dang.
Because last week when we got off last week, like we was talking, like, and I'm just like, it just feels so good to just be able to be transparent and vulnerable for people, you know, like just saying and stuff, like, because it's healing for me. Like this is healing for us. Like saying stuff out loud, you know, like it helps you to get past it and stuff, and like and doing it with somebody who's close to me, you know, like it makes it even better, you know, like because she knows a lot of things. At this point, I think there's nothing you don't know about me, you know, like, so it's just like, so when she hears me say certain things, you know, and she could support me or whatever, so having her support, but like, this is good, y'all.
We know what each other is thinking.
Yeah. When we don't want to say it, I'm like, I knew what you said. I knew what you was about to say. I knew you had to stop. Because you don't be want to put, because we have to keep in mind other people too. You know, like we want to be as vulnerable as possible and transparent as possible about our journeys, but we have to respect people who are also a part of our journeys, right? You know, so like we're not trying to be rude to anybody, so we keep names out of it. You know, we keep stuff that can identify us. There we go, identifiers out of it. You know, like, but I'm gonna share stories. You know, but
because I know I almost gave up a name on here now, but they ain't friends with me on here, or at least let's say on a page, I don't know, but I almost get that person up. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah. I drank some ginger tea, and so if I belched, I didn't belch none until now.
Okay, guys. So we're gonna say bye. This was good. This is a good episode. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. No, but like the video, share the video,
share as many times
as
you would like.
Come back next week. We're gonna get a little deeper into the conversation of being an asset or a risk. You know, like so. But as y'all dating, people who are out here dating, just be a little bit more lenient in your standards and your.
Still be okay with saying no, though.
No, that's what I was gonna get to. Like, say no, but don't. But allow yourself to be open and receptive, because you don't want to miss out on your blessing by saying, this is what I don't like, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. Like, just be open, but know your values, know your worth, all of that stuff, so that you're not just settling for anything. Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, Mimi, you missed it, babe.
I was gonna say, you gotta catch the replay. You know.
Right. All right. See y'all next week.
Bye-bye.